The first thing you will notice is that we are in a 3D environment in this drawing. I've used the ACAD ISO 3D template, and I'm also in the 3D modeling workspace. So make sure that you use the 3D modeling workspace when you're working with this drawing. So we've got some 3D objects here, nothing special, just a rectangular solid with a hole in it and a cylindrical solid there sitting on top. But what I want to show you here is the ability to utilize your viewports both in the model tab and in the layout tabs when you're working in 3D as well. We will be making the transition to 3D in this course, and you will get an introduction to it. So it's worth getting to know how to utilize the viewports. So we go to the View tab, and you'll notice we still have a Viewports panel. So what I'm going to do here now is click here, New, and we still have the same Viewports dialog. But what we want to do here is we want to work in a 3D environment. I can give it a name if I want to. I don't have to in this case. But we want 4 equal viewports. And the setup this time will be 3D because we're working in 3D. Now you'll notice the visual style has appeared on the viewports. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a view here in the top left. We're going to have the top view. Top right viewport there will go for the front view, which is there already. And what we'll do there, we'll have a left view, let's say, and we'll go here for a southwest isometric view. So when I click on OK now, there's my viewports, but look, I can see all the different parts of my objects now. I can work on them in different ways. So I could work on this viewport here and work on this face here. So what I could do there is go back to the Home tab now. I might want to place a circle on that face there. So I hover over the face. You can see the dynamic UCS kicks in. That's this DUCS button here. So make sure that that is on. And when you hover over a face now, you'll see it highlight. I'll pick a point there, place my circle, and there's my circle. Now you'll notice, look, it's in this view here, on the side there. It's in this view here, on the side there. It's also in this view here, just here. So what I could do there now is go to this view here now. And what I'll do a thing called a press pull. It's over here on the Home tab, on the modeling panel, press pull. I'll move over here now and hover until that circle highlights. Left click and drag it through. Left click again. That's now made a hole all the way through my object there. So you can see it in this view and this view. Obviously in this view and this view, you can't. But as you can see there, your viewports allow you to work. Now what I really like is if I make each viewport, can you see that? You've got this thing here. It's called a view cube. If I click on it, I can change view just by selecting a face on the cube or a corner on the cube like so. So I can alter the view using the view cubes there as well. So let's have a look now at a layout. Let's leave that as it is and go to our A1 Landscape GA. Now at the moment this is very boring and it's not looking that exciting at all. So let's change the view here. It's a 2D wireframe at the moment. Let's make that realistic. Looks much better already. And what I'm going to go for here is, let's say, an isometric view on a corner. So if I click there, there's my GA view there of my 3D object. Really quite quick and excellent, isn't it? It works really well. So double click outside that viewport, click on your A1 Landscape Details here. We have no viewports here at the moment. So what we're going to do, we're going to put a new viewport in, or more importantly, 4 new viewports on the details. So we click on New. We go for 4 equal, set up 3D, like so, and we go here, change view to southwest isometric. This view here can be a southeast isometric, and then we'll have a left view, and then we'll have a right view. Actually change that to a top view, and then we'll OK it. Viewport spacing, maybe go for 5mm, and OK it there, using our object snaps 1 and 2. And you'll see it place each view in the viewport as we go. How quick is that? As you can see, when you're working in 3D, it works very quickly and very effectively, especially if you've got a half-decent spec laptop or computer with a good graphics card. You can see there that you're creating very effective 3D drawings and utilizing your viewports and your view cube.